Okay, hello everyone. Okay, today we'll start our new lesson. Right? The first review unit 13 is healthcare and Cambodia one starter. Right? So what is healthcare of Cambodia? And in our review today we will study about healthcare in Cambodia in 1975 until 1978. So it is in Pol Pot regime. So what is healthcare in that time? And also after 1979, after we liberate from Pol Pot, right, you see, we have Vietnam help Cambodia to fight the Pol Pot, right, and get the independence from Pol Pot. Okay, before we start, let's go to our vocabulary. You can open that. Bring out your paper. And the first one is density. See the first. The degree of compactness of a substance. You can say denseness, compactness. In French it's density, right? In Khmer it is density the same, right? Because some words we get from French. We don't have our own. That's to measure the temperature. Right? Okay, example here, because it is a wet bearing activity, skating can build bone density to a certain degree. Okay, another word is populate. Verb form a population of a place. We can say dwell habit. That means you counting the person that live in one place. In Khmer, what is it? Yeah, Jamrun, very good. Furbichi, reward, right? Okay. So the Iceland is populated with by scarcely 40,000 people. And rudimentary related to an immature and developed basic form. We can say fundamental, basic, or primage. Right? You can say the something that we start at the first time, fundamental. In Khmer, what is it? Yeah, very good. Một time đấy, what come thiên là say. Example here, science has only a rudimentary internal moral navigation system. Another word is guerrilla, a member of a small independent group taking part in regular fighting, typically against larger regular force. We can say resistant or terrorist, just like regular, right? Especially in Myanmar, right? It have a triangle area, you see, a lot of person. Just like in the past, we have Pol Pot, right? We did not have independent yet, so Pol Pot is a guerrilla. Some group that fight with the government formal group. So what is it? Yeah, group of chang let's say team hay gặp hay vẽ cam. See, just like all Somaliland and why they are the tourists around the world. An example, this town fell into the guerrilla. Okay, another word is just like Afghanistan, right? You see, the U.S. control after the U.S. Get the troop out, so the guerrilla come to control. You see, another. Okay, and another word is welfare, engagement in or the activity involved in war or conflict. We can say war or combat, war, right? Okay, so when the country have a war, so we cannot have a peaceful mind, right? Even we want to do something with that, we cannot. So what is it in Khmer? Warfare. So example here, so his method for spreading revolution was still of guerrilla warfare. Okay, agrarian related to cultivated land or the cultivation of land. We can say farming or agriculture. It's come from agriculture, right? That means something related to agriculture, the system of agriculture. In Khmer, what is it? Agriculture, what does it mean? Yeah, so agrarian, that means nay kasikam, right? Just adjective, we add nay, right, for Khmer. Example, Brazil is rapidly diversified its agrarian economy. And verb is sanitation, condition related to public health, especially the provision of cleaning drinking water or adequate sewage disposal. We can say hygiene or environment. If you live without sanitation, that means you will have a lot of disease. So what do you mean? What? point here. Yeah, we can say point here. Còn là mai ở xem. Okay. Yeah. And example here, they can afford to erect new dwelling with the reasonable standard of construction and sanitation. Another word is irrigation. Okay, now the supply of water to land or crop to help grow typically by means of channel. We can say when you sprinkling the water into some place, right? Especially when you have farming. In Khmer, was it? What? Cột cùng rồi có bài tập, right? Here related to water. When you have a one farm to another farm. Now they have automatic, right? They just have machine, right, to spread it, just like through the pool. Okay, example, the river supply water for irrigation of agricultural crops. Paris die, especially in a violent or sudden way, right? You die in a violent way, just like had a deep shoot or whatever, right? Had a gun fighting. In other words, we can say pass away, right? So your life, when you pass away, that means that's all it is. This is the end of your life. You said the life is irregular, right? Not regular, but the die is regular. You see? So why is it need, right? You need to slap, right? Example here, a great part of his army perished of hunger and disease. The last word is adequate, active, satisfactory or acceptable in quality or quantity. We can say sufficient, suitable enough, or satisfactory. That means when you have something that is not for you, you don't have it, anything more. So in Khmer, yeah, kupkuron is more the same. Example here, this office is perfect and adequate for my needs. So everything is, if it is not adequate, that means you will need more. It's because of your mind, right? Okay, so let's go to our summary. As I said, it is a bit more, a lot, right? So go on to the book and we can go to see all together because I summarize from all the book. After we finish all, you can get the meaning from them. Okay, from 1975 till 1978, the Khmer Rouge attempt to return to Cambodia to model agrarian society. See, 1975 to 1978, so we have agriculture, right? Everything is agriculture at that time. There were continuous population shift from urban areas to our country, so they shift from the urban city to the social remote area, right? At that time, and the loss was miserable, right? The entire care system was destroyed. So at that time, we don't have care system anymore in Khmer Rouge, and our population also 1 million people are estimated to have only 3 million at the time, and only 45 medical doctors, 26 pharmacists, 28 dentists, and some medical students were survived. So it's a very very few for medical treatment at the time. Okay, after 1979, after Pol Pot, right? So the construction began, and now health is one of the government priority. So the health is only for, the priority for the country, right? If whatever the country is developed, but if your health is not good, so it cannot develop well, right? Because of your health. In our human also, the money and the health, which one is the priority? Very good health, because even you have the well around the world, but you can live only 7 days. Do you want it? No, right? So this is the health is a priority. So be careful with your health first, and then the money. Don't make yourself be regret after that. But your age is okay, right? But when you have a work, you will know what is big. Okay, however, sanitation, education, transportation cause a huge problem. This is sanitation, the hygiene, right? The education also, and the transportation is hard for them to control, right? Because we just come out from Pol Pot. And most of the disease are related to problem with water and sanitation. You see, water and sanitation and hygiene is a dirty water, right? And the dirty environment. That's why people in remote village in the province have difficulty to obtain health care. remote area, right? Don't have healthcare. We have a lot of disease at that time. And there were problems related to medicine. Yeah? So related to medicine, what is it related? Many problems like of antibiotic and other medicine. Antibiotic just means that the medicine that cause your wound, right? It's called antibiotic. Do not have cold storage policy and vaccine distribution. Don't have vaccine, right, to prevent something when it's out for disease, and also cold place to store. And 6 million of people die under the Khmer rule. Many families have been trying to replace those loss, resulting very high birth rate. So die a lot, but now birth rate a lot, right? We cannot control at that time. Just like China, nowadays they let only have one child, right? So that's why have a lot of that means when they have example the child is a woman, right? So they will abolition, right? Abolish to that's why it is immoral, right? Because we kill the human being. Okay, in early 1980, Cambodian health system depend on the many Vietnamese experts present in the country. So after 1980, so our health depend on the expert, depend on the doctor from the Vietnam, right? We have nothing at that time. And the health system is based on Vietnamese model with vestige of old friend system. So Vietnam model the old friend, because Vietnam at that time is come from the colonies, right? Colonized by friend. That's why they follow the friend. That's why when we go to the pharmacy, so they ask about the friend medicine, right? So do you think big medicine in the world that is they trust? Very good friend in the world, not US, not everything, but in the world they trust friend medicine is very good. They said in the past, but I don't know it's true or not. They said friend at the time colonized Cambodian, so they get just like we have the herb, right? And friend convert that herb into the modern medicine that come from Khmer formula by not it's true or not, like us they investigate. You see name call or whatever, you see the herb is very just like Cambodian herb, right? You got it already, right? Nam Bodan, right? So friend convert from there. Okay, and some hospitals in Phnom Penh and province are assisted by medical team from Western and Eastern Bloc country. So we support also from Western and Eastern Bloc country. That's why at that time they have that means the medicine is a very high price at that time. Okay, for the Western at that time. Okay, so that's all for our today, and we go in detail for our lesson in our book, right? Okay, thank you.